Today, I'm going to be looking at all of the Kymera styles and analyzing what is actually the best one to buy out the entire pathline and actually unlock the final reward and what you should be spending your alien artifacts on. Let's jump right into the video. Okay, so to start off, of course, this is technically still my opinion. You guys can technically go and do whatever you want, but I think that these are by far the best ones to get, and that is because these things are the ones that will change your skin the most and make it the most noticeable to you when you are actually in game. So for example, if you actually went ahead and used all of your alien artifacts, 45 of them to be exact, to actually get this special eye color, that is barely going to make a difference when you could spend the 45 in a different spot and instead change the color of your armor and make it much more noticeable no matter what angle you're looking at. So now that you guys know the criteria that I have out of the way, let's actually dive into what is the best thing to spend all of your alien artifacts on. Alright, so basically in this season, as you all know, you can actually find alien artifacts around the map, and these alien artifacts can then be used to upgrade your Kymera and gain different styles. Now, the best style, in my opinion, to actually change is the armor style. I know I said that in the intro, but this is the one where you will see the most noticeable change when actually playing the game. This is the color that you want to have the most customizable, solely due to the fact that you are always going to be staring at this if you are actually playing as this skin. Because while you still do want the front of your character to look cool, you want his face to look neat, you want his eyes to look neat, when you are actually in game, all you're gonna see is the back of your character. So what you really want is to have a nice, appealing color to you that you really like, and whatever color that is, honestly, I think all of these look sick. That is why I would go ahead and spend 45 alien artifacts to actually buy out this entire path and be able to choose whatever color I want to use for my alien armor whenever I want to, and that just makes it so much nicer to actually be able to navigate in the future if you want to change up your alien style. So now that we have the first place one out of the way, I should mention that it is actually 45 alien artifacts to buy out the entire line of something. I think you guys can interpret that from what I've been saying already, but the second best thing that I actually think that you should put alien artifacts into is actually the skin color. Now, this is because, like I just said, this is the one that you're going to be seeing the most noticeable change, and also it can give you the most customizability to actually match your color with your armor. Because as we see here, this armor looks pretty cool with the blue skin, but if we actually go down here and say put this with, that actually looks pretty cool. There are some colors that really just don't mix. I mean, actually most of these do, but green and blue doesn't really look as good as black and blue in my opinion. I think that you can get some really nice color combos, and if you have every single color of skin unlocked and also every single armor color unlocked, it again gives you the most customizability to actually give yourself a lot of different options in the future depending on how you're feeling that day. So I would drop 45 alien artifacts into this skin line and also 45 alien artifacts into the armor line. Now, just a quick heads up is that you will get enough alien artifacts just from getting them from around the map throughout the season in order to do all of this. I believe that you will be short a certain amount at the end of the season because, as you guys all know, 16 more alien artifacts get released every single week, and we have 10 weeks of the season, meaning that you will get 160 alien artifacts in total from this. And then also there are the cosmic chests, which you can actually do in squads, which allow you to get even more. Now, I believe that those do cap at like 20 per week, but they are still very, very nice to be able to get some alien artifacts from. So now that we have used 90 alien artifacts on the armor color and the skin color, now what is the third best thing to do? And this one is a little bit harder, but I would honestly say the armor glow. Now, the armor glow seems like a little bit of a weird one here because it's not really changing that much. But when you actually think about it, this is changing a decent bit because this just looks so much cooler if you have something that actually matches. Like I was saying, matching colors are always great. So if you have something matching inside of here instead of something random like yellow, it looks so much better. Now, some of you may be thinking, what? No one cares about glowing armor. Well, then think back to Carbide and Omega from Chapter 1 because everyone wanted to have these glowing parts of these skins. If we actually search up Omega, I missed this by literally 2 levels, and I'm still sad about it to this day that I did not get the little glowing pieces. Even though I rarely ever wear this skin, I still wanted to have these glowing armor pieces, but I missed it by 2 levels. So I would not want to miss out on this if I were you. I would go ahead and buy all of the armor glow styles while you still can, while you still have your alien artifacts in Chapter 2, Season 7. So now that has used about 135 alien artifacts just from getting all of these things, so we don't actually have enough from only doing the weekly alien artifacts around the map. So that means that these are my top 3 categories to fully max out for your Kymera to make it the best and most clean looking skin that you possibly can. Now, there are a few other options, and as runner-ups, I would say that the armor, the armor custom emblem is actually a pretty cool one, because even though it's not very big, it is nice to know that you have your little banner thing on your side. I think that this thing just looks really clean. Personally, I'm not a big fan of putting a ton of these into your head style. I think you find one head style that you like and then stick with that one just to keep your alien a little bit personalized to you instead of swapping him up all the time. I personally really like this alien style, but again, it's up to you guys as to whether you want to put all of your stuff into one tree or all of it into another. But my top 3 picks in order are the armor, and then the skin color, and then finally the armor glow color. So these are my top picks for your alien Kymera, what to put your alien artifacts into. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like on it and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.